Okay, so thanks for tuning in to this week's episode. So last episode I drove all the way from Queensland to New South Wales and then across to South Australia in record time. Not really record time, but it felt pretty quick. This week I'll be ticking off two huge bucket list items. Now one of them involves driving, the other one involves swimming, but you can't do them both at the same time. So stay tuned and find out what I get up to. So I made it to South Australia. Yeah, about to go check out the coastline around here. Might even give Jenny a go driving on the beach, although I'm a bit of a nervous guy about that. So I've come down to Salix Beach, which is, everyone can drive on Salix Beach. Sorry, that was way too close. And I'm still so nervous. Like, do I need to air down my tyres? I mean, it doesn't look like anyone else does. But then if I get bogged, I'm gonna really wish I did air down my tyres, aren't I? And it looks pretty hard sand. Like, I might just cruise and see how we go. Oh, it's way less scary than I thought. So this is the face of a man who drove on the beach for the first time. It was so scary until I actually started driving on it, and then the sand's so hard that I was like, okay, what am I being such a pussy for? But yeah, gonna make a coffee, start the day, and honestly I think I'm just gonna chill here for a while. Okay, so driving on the beach, that was my first big bucket list item I ticked off this trip. Now next I'll be heading basically as far away as I can, or as far away as I'll be going on this trip, and trying to get this swimming bucket list item ticked off. Going to be exploring a bit of the Peninsula coast, hopefully checking out some oyster farms and some beautiful free camps that I've heard about as I make my way to Streaky Bay. To Coffin Bay, and I'm about to do a oyster farm tour by myself. Seating for one. It's probably something normally done as a couple, so I'm definitely going to treat myself though. You wait and see. Luckily they let us go tarps off. Beauty. Hot day, it's like a heat wave here right now, and I'm gonna go learn a little bit about oysters. Got the old Bloody Mary oyster shop. Right here. Unreal. Okay, so I just had the best oysters I've ever had in my life. It was pretty sick learning how to shuck them myself, which I hadn't really done before, to be honest. Gonna head up to Streaky Bay now and basically do a couple of pretty special things on the way up there. Well, one particularly special thing, bucket list item number 2. So just pulled into Greenlee Bay, made it just in time for sunset, and holy moly, is it breathtaking.
Watch out, 'cause I know the brain.
so this is pretty cool. Down at the rock pools, and we've got, it kind of looks like ice, but it's like crystallized salt as the water's drained out and evaporated. Yep, pretty salty. So, one of the cons of living life fast and loose, baby, is I never check the weather. And in Australia, 90% of the time you don't need to, it's just going to be sunny or really hot or a combination of the both. Anyways, today it's raining and I was not expecting it. So I'm at this beautiful spot, which I really want to experience in good weather, but I'm not going to be able to. So I just don't know what to do. I can't decide. What do I do? Do I stay here? Do I go somewhere else? Do I just have a nap? Probably I'll have a nap. Anyways. Alright, so made it to Point Drummond. I'll probably pronounced that wrong. Anyways, it's pretty epic, but it's very windy and rainy, and I've gotten lucky enough to find this little campsite that seems to be the only one sheltered around here, and no one else is parked here. So take your little wins when you can, right? Take your wins and your wins. Wow, stretching with that one. Well, if you're wondering what driving around in South Australia looks like, it's pretty much just imagine this every time I go between places. It's, yeah, repetitive. Okay, so picture this, you're driving down the highway, you see a sign for an attraction that claims itself to be geologically fascinating. You know it. So we made it to Beard Bay, but I think it's called Beards Bay, is it?
Yeah, Beard Bay.
Because Australians don't know how to pronounce anything. And we're going seal hunting! Woo! I mean, swimming.
Yeah, and dolphins.
Wait for me, Joe!
Quick, let's go!
What are we doing?
We're just going swimming with some seals.
Sea lion swimming.
Sea lion
It's actually a common mistake people make when they come on these tours.
We're late for the boat, that's always good.
Yeah, we're missing. Whoa! That was really slippery. my face, but it's actually real happy tears. Been a dream of mine since I was like a kid to swim dolphins and just did it for like 20 minutes. Okay, so thanks for tuning into this week's episode. I made it all the way up to Streaky Bay, doing some amazing bucket list items. I'll be taking it a little bit slower the next week as I explore the old sneaky Streaky Bay with one of my buddies. And then, yeah, I'll start my journey back. I'm going to head a little bit further south to South Australia. And yeah, check out some of these awesome landscapes I've heard about down there. And yep, you're not going to want to miss that. So if you want to see that one, don't forget to click subscribe because honestly, it makes my absolute day. Thank you. See you next episode.